Hi, do you know what is the most valuable marker in your body to identify your sickness, which is present in at least 20 to 40% of people on their fingertips or toenails? Non-invasive means it does not involve taking of any blood sample or putting any pipe or tube into the body. Least expensive, but most neglected. Why? Because of ignorance. If this ignorance is there with a layman, it is okay, but if this is there with a healthcare provider, it becomes a matter of serious concern. In my 14 years of holistic practice, none of my patients consulted me for their nail problems, which is quite amazing, and thanks to the awareness created about the nail science in the common people. And before my online video consultations, I usually ask my patients to send the clear pictures of their nails. At least 50% of them say they are either polished, pedicured or manicured. Please do a small exercise. Take a clear picture of your fingernails and toenails and try to see how your original nail looks like. You screen about 10 people including you, and at least 1 in 10 you are going to find the nail signs which I am going to show in this presentation. And these nail signs, if you understand, may serve as health horoscope for the health condition or any chronic disease they may be suffering with. So please try to understand your health horoscope before you mask them or manipulate them. Also, simultaneously I ask my patients, how are your nails? And almost everybody confidently say that they are normal. But when I show them how they are not normal, their reaction is usually like this. At least 70% of them say they are not aware of them because no doctor asked about them in their lifetime. Some people presume that everybody will have same pattern of nails, and at least 20% of people say are related to some injury which they received long back or in childhood. But please understand, the present state of your nails may be caused by injury, but the regeneration or repair of the nail depends in each person and his own constitution. Myself, Dr. Sudhakar Reddy Tirupati, with more than 30 years of experience in modern medicine and 14 years of experience in homeopathy, which I call spiritual medicine, and little experience in Kundalini yoga and acupuncture. My mail ID, try incurable, you may find it interesting. It does not mean that I cure every incurable disease, no, definitely not. But thanks to the present health situation of the people, of the disease management system, where the disease is mostly managed, rarely cured, I am able to succeed in at least 7 or 8 out of 10 people. Yes, if your nails are your health horoscope, but the question is, can you read it? Can your healthcare provider read it? Can he interpret it? After 3 years of research into nail science, following are my observations. If a healthcare practitioner is ignorant of nail science present in at least 20 to 40% of people, it is a matter of serious concern. My wish is that any healthcare practitioner involved in managing public health should learn and understand these nail signs, which help to identify and cure the sickness, which is based on the constitution, which is a cheap and cost effective tool. I do not know how the horoscope based on the planetary system works, but my research into nail science in the last 3 years, where I use nail science as horoscope to identify constitution and matching remedy that cures majority of chronic diseases, proved beyond doubt that this horoscope definitely works. It is evident, and it works only for those who consciously focus and train their minds to understand them. When I search for causes of nail science or nail abnormalities on internet or social media, there is a big list of causes, and nobody gives confirmatory evidence of etiology of those particular changes. And those causes usually goes like this: various diseases starting from diabetes, hypothyroidism to psoriasis, various deficiencies like calcium and vitamins, particularly vitamin B12, fungal infections, injury, idiopathic means reason is not known, and some syndrome, again reason is not known. But I have not seen anyone providing confirmatory evidence of proof of etiology. My research on nail science provided solid foundation for etiological base of constitution and curable remedy, as the reversal of the nail science after giving constitutional medicine confirms the etiological diagnosis. Okay, let us understand why should we know these signs. These nail signs are present in at least 20 to 40% of people, waiting there patiently to be identified as markers of your sickness at least once in your lifetime. And if you understand what I really mean to say, at least one member in your family, in a relation or in your circle of influence will benefit. Okay, how does this nail signs help? These nail signs help to identify the constitution, and nail signs are one of the many tools we use to identify the constitution. So, let us understand what is constitution. Constitution includes all the characteristics of a person, his physical and mental makeup, likes, dislikes, his reaction to social environment and situation, emotional and intellectual attributes. According to Paracelsus, Swiss physician and philosopher, no knowledge is perfect unless it includes the understanding of the origin, that is the beginning. And as all man's diseases originate in his constitution, it is necessary that his constitution is known if we wish to know his diseases. And constitution is one of the important tool to balance and maintain your health, to prevent sickness and to fight sickness, particularly a disease like COVID. I repeat, constitution is one of the very powerful tool to fight the COVID, whatever the strain may be. And in my experience, at least 70% of people have clear-cut constitution that points to a single remedy which cures most of their chronic problems. How does the constitution help in curing sickness? Constitution helps to find out a single remedy, your constitutional remedy, that not only rectifies your nail abnormalities and cures most of those chronic ailments or chronic diseases. Of course, these may not include lifestyle diseases like diabetes and hypertension. So, in essence, it is the cure of multiple diseases with single medicine, not multiple medicines for a single disease. Okay, what is the proof that a remedy based on constitution cured the sickness? The following nail markers are included in my study only after confirming the curative effect of the remedy based on the constitution, and nail signs being one of the important tool, one of the many tools we use to identify the constitution. So, what are these patterns or nail signs? Basically, if you understand 4 types of nail signs, you almost more than 90%. Coming to the first group related to the black color, there can be black color, as you can see in this picture, there can be black color at the base of the nail or around the nail. And along with this, in most of the patients I observe black discoloration at the back of the joints. Then coming to the second subgroup, black nails. Third subgroup is combination of these two, black nails and black discoloration around the nails. So, let us see some of the examples. In this you can see clearly the black discoloration at the base of the nails. On left side you see these are the nails of a 5.5-year-old girl. Parents consulted me for a chronic problem of at least 2 months cough duration, and this black discoloration around the nails helped me to find out the constitutional remedy which cured her cough in just 3 days. This is one of the interesting slide for me because this is actually 11-year-old boy nails, and I was discussing this patient with one of my close friend dermatologist. I asked him what is this black discoloration. He said this black discoloration is not related to autism. Then I said it is related to the patient because it helped me to find out the constitutional remedy. Based on that, he is making steady progress. So, again I insisted him what is this significance of this black discoloration. He said it is not significant. So, it appeared to me that this black nail signs, black discoloration around the nails, which is present in at least in 5 to 10% of the population, is not significant, because modern medicine is not training their practitioners to understand them. This is another example of black color around the nails of a 2.5-year-old boy who consulted me for the problem of constipation, and this helped me in diagnosis. This is what I am talking about, the black discoloration not only around the nails, also at the joint surfaces. Then coming to the combination, black color of nails and black discoloration around. This is one of my favorite slides. You can see very clearly black nails and black discoloration around nails. These nails belong to one 21-year-old young adult who consulted me for baldness and habit of nail biting. One very curious thing which he told 1 week after giving the constitutional remedy, he said his habit of nail biting decreased significantly, and he said it was his dream to grow his nails since childhood, which is possible now. Similar example, one patient told me after giving the medicine after 1 month. So, I may not totally agree that nail biting is only habit or what we call compulsive obsessive disorders. It is one of the important constitutional marker. These are again nails of either middle-aged women with black nails and black discoloration around the nails. So, coming to the second group, ulcerated nails. What is an ulcer? If you see any break on the continuation of the skin, we call it ulcer. How does it apply to a nail? As you can see in this picture, the ulcer nails you will see at least on the top of the nails or on the side of the nails. You will be seeing a lot of examples, you will understand very clearly. Not only ulcerated, you can see on the left side there is black discoloration, and there are vertical corrugated nails, which many people relate to some vitamins or other problems, but this is one of the important constitutional marker. I will show you very clearly how this will be reversed after giving the constitutional remedy. These are again ulcerated nails, very brittle, cracked nails. I can see nicely how the cracks are. These are again ulcerated nails, black nails. You can also see very clearly ulcer on the tip of the middle finger. On the right side, ulcerated nails, black nails, ulcerated with white pigmentation. These nails helped me to find out the remedy for his problem of sciatica, which was there for more than 15 years. On the left side, nails of a 62-year-old man who presented with redness of all the passages of her body, including genitalia, anus and urethra, and excreting urine and stool was so much painful to her. And these helped me to find out the remedy. After that, she made a very comfortable recovery. Of course, her medical diagnosis was lichen planosa with mucosal involvement. These are again nails of a 72-year-old person. What is very clearly evident in this is, see the thick nails, classical example of thick nails, black color, yellow color, and the cracked nails. See the middle of the toenail, how cracked it is. Actually, he consulted me when he was affected with COVID. Imagine 72-year-old person with diabetes and hypertension, how much anxiety they have, and he presented with these symptoms. I don't know what others will understand when they listen to these symptoms, but these symptoms presented me the constitutional remedy, particularly headache on bending forward, redness of only one eye, left eye, burning increasing after midnight, and feeling of a lump in the throat. Imagine the anxiety of a patient with lump in the throat. So, all these helped me to find out the remedy, and these symptoms are there only in the realm of his constitutional medicine, and he made fast recovery in just 4 days after the medicine. These are the toenails of the same person with callosities. See the effect of medicine, how small it has become, and it has become almost painless. I treated a lot of COVID patients for last 3 years, and I believe very strongly that constitutional medicine is the only powerful tool against COVID, whatever the strain may be, and my article is published in this journal. If somebody is interested, they can go through. not everybody nail looks so abnormal. This is another wonderful example of another young girl who stays in Canada, 15-year-old girl. For everyone who doesn't have knowledge of nail science, it may look normal, but not for me. You can see the clear cut ulcerated nails, top is not regular, and also they are chopped, that is skin around the nails is not healthy, and what we call hang nails. And these signs helped me to find out the remedy. And she was suffering with dysmenorrhea. She was bedridden for 2 months. In just 10 days she made a recovery. This I will be describing afterwards. Coming to the third group, brittle nails. What are the brittle nails? Brittle nails means if you press the nail, it will be very soft, or it may break off easily, or the layer may come off, or it may exfoliate. So, that is the meaning of brittle nails. See in this slide how brittle they are. You can see the nice exfoliation on the toenail, and you can see a nice design there which has formed. She also had white spots on her thumbnail. These are again brittle, elevated and yellow nails. I do not agree totally with the diagnosis of yellow nail syndrome, many people call it. I have not seen, at least so far, the total nail becoming yellow. Usually the yellow color discoloration is seen only in parts, as you can see in this here. Second and third toes, upper left corner, there is yellow discoloration, and very clear cut exfoliation is visible here. And whenever he touches some object, he gets so much of pain. So he always cuts beforehand to prevent the injury. These are again brittle soft nails. I asked this woman why the nail on the top is like irregular. She said, it is so soft, I just cut off with the other fingernails. She also has yellow discoloration, which you can see on the tip of the fingernails, and white spots. Anybody who understands constitution can easily find out the remedy. Again brittle nails, soft brown color nails. Not only brown, you can see left side how distorted they are, almost they fall off like chunks, so brittle. Coming to the fourth group, colored nails. The most common colors I saw were black and yellow. Other colors like blue color, but I have not included blue color associated with cyanosis in this. Livid, brown, white, purple, off and off. You are seeing here in the right side, the nails belong to 70-year-old person with chronic kidney failure, he is on dialysis. You can see how the ulcer is there on the side of the ulcer, side of the nail, along with yellow color. The left side nail belongs to one person who consulted me when he was affected with COVID. Then coming to the brown group, on the right side you can see brown discoloration and yellow discoloration only you can see at the edges or the side of the nail. And after giving the constitutional remedy, you can see how nicely it has improved, which is there on the top upper left corner. Down below left you can see brown nails of a young woman who consulted me for a chronic problem of asthma, which helped me to find out the remedy, and she has improved nicely after that. These are the example of blue nails, belong to one young college girl, brittle and blue nails. Then coming to the white colored nails, this much of white color, total white, is very rare thing to see, very pathological. These nails belong to one woman with chronic kidney failure. Actually, she received kidney transplantation. On the left side you can see the purple nails, brownish and purple with transverse striations. Classical example of transverse striations. Purple color with transverse striations, almost there is one medicine. These ivory nails, bluish grey nails, belong to one woman of 65-year-old who consulted me when she had swelling of legs. And this color definitely helped me to find out the remedy. After that she has made a steady recovery. Then coming to another interesting group, half and half nails. If you can see in this picture, after the white color below there is pink color, on the top of that there is yellow colors, what we call half and half nails. These nails of course they are pathological, belong to one person with psoriasis. So, those were the 4 major groups. Then I want to add one more group, that is miscellaneous group. They also have lot of constitutional value. Among the group are chopped nails, hang nails, inflammation, paronychia, white spots on nails, corrugated nails, curved nails, thin nails, ingrowing nails. All the pictures I am going to show you. Also miscellaneous group are, some people have pain in the nails, pain, burning pain or sharp pain as if poking with needle in the nail, under the nail or around the nail. Sensitive nails, split nails, some people have hard nails or horny nails, dry nails. For some people nails do not grow. Each and every one has got a constitutional value. Let us see some examples of chopped nails. See the right side, this is actually thumb nail. You can see the skin as if skin is cut with a or chopped with a knife. Lot of constitutional value is got, it has got. Middle there is what is known as hang nail. Hang nail means usually the skin around the nail is dead, or you can see some skin tags hanging there, which again has got constitutional value. Left side is inflammation of the nail or nail bed, what we call paronychia. Many people have this, keep on recurring, they need a lot of antibiotics, but not after giving the constitutional remedy. See the nails on the right side, very interesting for me because he was a child, 2.5-year-old child. You see how thin, how fragile they were. If the same nails were shown to me maybe 15 years back, I would have said some calcium deficiency, but no. Very thin, fragile nails with horizontal striations. Again, there is only one constitutional remedy, and after giving the constitutional remedy, he improved nicely. His main complaint was repeated infections and fever. See the middle, ingrowing nail, what you call ingrowing nail, the black colored nails, they are growing in the wrong direction. Many people, they go for surgery also, keeps on recurring, but not after constitutional remedy. Left side again a curved nail which has got lot of constitutional value. These are examples of some of the corrugated nails, means you see the lines either vertically or horizontally. Right side you can see vertical corrugated nails, and left side you can see transverse corrugated nails. Then another important subgroup is white spots on the nails. These nails belong to one young girl with PCOD with irregular menstruations, nicely improved after constitutional remedy. Again the right side, young girl with PCOD presented with white spots on the nails. Left side, 11-year-old boy with white spots on the nails. Okay, you may ask me, there are a lot of causes I see on the social media, what are they? Yes, it is good to know, but most of the reasons are known to the doctors, and particularly those which I marked in the red, please do not ignore and consult a doctor. But what is more interesting to me is idiopathic group. Idiopathic means the meaning is I do not know the reason. Other meaning is idios means one's own or private. Pathic means a form that suggests the effects of disease. Yes, it is the effect of disease of one's own private. So, one's own private related to the constitution. This is said very correctly, disease of the owner, study the owner or his constitution, it is no more idiopathic. So, I have to make a disclaimer here, this is not intended to treat any sickness or illness, this is only for educational purpose of the common man, and if you have any of the nail signs which I mentioned, please consult a healthcare provider who understands these nail signs, that is very important. And I have to make some clarifications and comments here. I presented one more video by name Nail Designs by Nature on YouTube. Actually, as more cases increased, this is the improved version of the same. And horoscope, I mean, you may be able to get some ailments which you may get in the future also. it doesn't mean that you know about every disease which you get in the future. No, definitely not. Suppose one example is if you have a back pain, if you know the constitution, what type of pain you get, how it is aggravated, how it becomes less, all these things we know. That is the meaning of future horoscope. And any comments are welcome. I try to answer most of them. And any questions for any medical students and internists, if I am convinced that you are in the medical profession, I may develop a video with all the constitutional medicines which have changed these nail abnormalities. And this presentation will be continued in Your Health Horoscope, Nail Science Before and After Constitutional Medicine, which I am going to upload shortly. I thank you very much for your attention. Please do subscribe and share if you believe that this is useful and truthful information which is different from the routine, and if it is useful to you, your family and your circle of influences, and if you are interested in such different types of videos. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.